Guys, welcome to another episode of Chat with Jen and Porfiria. I'm your host, Jen.
And I'm your host, Porfiria. And today we got a great show for you. We're going to be talking about our lives as two entrepreneurs trying to make it and focusing on our bodies. And then we also have some little small chat that we want to chat with you about all these great things that's happening with the Met. And on top of that, our hair.
Yeah. Okay. So before we get started, as usual, make sure you follow us and subscribe to us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Google+. We're everywhere. So please go into the description box below and check out all of our links and make sure you follow and subscribe and like. And we're also looking for your questions. So please send us your questions. What topics you'd like us to discuss on the show. Share with us your opinions on the topics of the shows that we've done already. Make sure you comment. And just let us know what you're thinking, guys. Let's be interactive.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
So guys, let's get right into it and let's talk about the Met.
Yeah, so we came in here this morning and she's like, girl, did you see the Met in them outfits?
I'm throwing shade, guys.
Yeah, she is throwing plenty of
I'm throwing shade. To me, it's not too much shade, granted. It's just some of the outfits just did not work for me this year.
Okay.
But I saw a lot of class and regalness, and you know I'm all about the class and the regalness.
That's right. So let's go with the ones that you find to be not on your.
How about you start your not to do list? She want me to get in my not to do list.
Listen, okay, so there's one that we're both kind of like butting heads about,
yes. Mm-hmm.
And that was Beyonce's outfit.
Yes.
I personally, first of all, the theme of the night was China through the looking glass.
Yes.
So I guess these people knew ahead of time what the theme was, and they just, dressed accordingly. And this is the Met, the Museum of Modern Art. Mm-hmm. Okay? So I would think you would want to be artistic and run with the theme.
I agree. Artistic is the main point.
Right. And I feel like Beyonce did a great job.
I feel like she did it.
I think that Beyonce is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm, I agree.
And she's got a gorgeous, beautiful body.
I agree.
And she used that as a matter of art. And her dress kind of, her body was the canvas and then the dress was the art on the canvas. That's what I think.
I don't agree. I agree with everything. I think she's an amazing, beautiful woman. One of the things about Beyonce that I do admire, and I was sharing with Jen, is her amazing work ethic, her just being a strong entrepreneur, and we're going to be talking about just balancing all of that today. So I admire that. This in particular outfit, I didn't admire because I felt as though it was not on a Beyonce level. In my opinion, her level is far more higher than most. I just felt like she took a step back wearing this outfit. I didn't see the regalness. I honestly didn't see the connection with the China and this outfit. She lost me, and
She has her phone on. While you go and take care of that. I don't know. I feel like, first of all, the designer, the truth is the designers are the ones behind this, right?
Yeah, and I think the designer did a poor job.
And the artists that are wearing their clothing are the muses. And I think the designer behind this did a great job.
I feel like we saw this before. I've seen this so many times. I saw it on the red carpet. To me, it did not stand out. I've seen this before.
It's still out because
Beyonce,
everybody's talking about it.
Everybody's talking about it, but they're talking about it because I feel as though people are just jumping on, oh, it's real chic, it's real. She didn't do anything to me that was new from any of the other girls.
Yeah, we talked about this before. Jennifer Lopez, however many years ago, had that green see-through dress. Rihanna went to an event a couple of years ago and had that see-through silver sparkly dress. Yeah, it is something that we've seen before. Even Kim Kardashian on the red carpet had a see-through. I mean, a lot of the dresses actually were similar in that see-through.
Again, you said what I wanted to say. They were very similar. They was very similar. That's the problem.
Beautiful. I think
B, she is in a league of her own. Like I was telling Jen, she could wear a T-shirt on the red carpet, and it's her. That's her stuff. This was not in a league of her own. I think she could. I honestly was just not getting Beyonce from it. I was getting every other celebrity, and that's why I was just disturbed by the outfit.
All right, well then let's go to the opposite end of the spectrum. Also, her sister Solange. That outfit that she wore was very
artistic.
I
loved
it.
That's true. Yes.
Very Solange.
Yes.
It was.
I like that.
It didn't.
It wasn't anybody there. That anybody that attended that could not do something like what she did.
Right. And then Rihanna's dress.
Again, a league of her own.
It definitely a league of her own. I love the headpiece that she had. The dress, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It looked like a carpet to me. It looked like a cape. I
saw it, it was very Rihanna.
I don't know.
I thought Rihanna.
Rihanna is kind of like a little ratchet to me, and so that wasn't ratchet.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think Rihanna's ratchet. I think that her outfit. Let me rephrase that. I don't think her outfits are that ratchet. There we go.
Her outfits can be at ratchet. Her attitude can be ratchet. she is at ratchet.
Clearly, darling.
You're talking about Beyonce's dress and that not being Beyonce. I did not see that being Rihanna. I'm sorry, boo.
Well, I guess we weren't seeing that night. So let's move along. We'll agree to disagree, and we'll move right along.
All right. So this episode is going to be kicking off some really big things for Porfiria and I.
Yes.
This episode, we want to talk about being entrepreneurs and why health and wellness is a priority.
Yes.
We both have our struggles, and it has been a lifetime thing. I know for me, for sure, it's been a lifetime up and down thing as far as my weight is concerned. I go up, I go down. I yo-yo diet. I have mentioned several times that I work out for a good amount of time and I look good, and then I stop working out for the triple amount of time. So I'll work out for 3 months, and then for 9 months I'm done. So we really, really want to create a new lifestyle and just be healthy. We want fitness and physical activity to be a regular part of our lives. And we want to lose some pounds. We want to shed some pounds.
We definitely do want to shed some pounds. Like piggyback riding. That's my word, piggyback riding. Off of what Jen said, the same thing affects me. I have another YouTube channel where I have a weight loss journey up there. And I haven't even posted because I have not done a darn thing. And it's the same thing, yo-yo dieting, just not putting in the effort that I know I should be doing, just giving up too easily because I'm not seeing the results I want. It's just, there's a slew of reasons why I'm where I'm at and I don't want to be. One of the biggest things for me now is that my boys are bigger. They want to play more. They want to be outside more. They want to play football. My youngest is into sports now. He wants to play baseball. And I need to keep up with them. It's getting warmer now. Summer, they're about to be home from school in a few months. And I want to be able to keep up with them and not be so tired. I was actually embarrassed, and Jen probably is going to look at me like it was crazy, but Jen and I had the opportunity of going to a recent event to see Chef
Blaze.
Thank you. And we had such a great time. We went around the city. I really enjoyed. I went with Jen to pick up some great romantic little things from the market. It was just such a great time, and it was warm outside. There was so many things going on. But one of the things that I noticed that was so hurtful to me on my way home, I fell into this small depression, was that I was so exhausted when I got home. Like, my legs hurt, my knees hurt. And I just thought to myself, like, I've always been a city girl. I've always walked around in Manhattan, and I could go to a billion stores and still have the stamina and the energy. And I know as you get older, you tend to, can't do the things you used to do. But we didn't do as much as I used to do. And I was just so depressed by how I felt. I was so exhausted. And I was like, this gotta stop. Yeah. This gotta change. I can't. This is not me, I don't like being the person that always wants to sit down. I want to be the person that is able to move about and just not be stagnant. And it depresses me. It depresses me.
That same day, we took a picture with Chef Blaze. We're not going to show you now.
No shot.
But we looked at the picture, and we had a great time. And he was great.
The
we had a great discussion. The food was great. But we took a picture with him, and we looked at the picture, and we were like, what? This is not how I looked in the mirror when I left this morning. That's not how I saw myself. But we looked at that picture, and it was very revealing.
Yeah, it was a wake-up call.
From that, we actually made a pact. We said that we need to get on our fitness journeys, and together we are on an 8-week journey that we just started. Journey. And we want to talk to you guys about our regimen and what we want to do. And on June 29th, on that episode, we are going to reveal
the new us.
The new us, right? Makeovers, everything. Porfiria was talking about hair earlier. Maybe she'll have some new hair.
Some new hair, maybe.
But first and foremost, we're going to spend 8 weeks doing some workouts and things. We're going to share the journey with you. We'll be posting things. We're going to show you the ups and downs, because there are ups and downs always.
A lot of ups and downs.
And, on June 29th, we're going to show you guys.
We're going to show you guys. And just being entrepreneurs like you, Jen and I mentioned always, we both run our own separate companies, and it takes a lot because we're constantly hitting the pavement and walking around and trying to get to drop off deliveries or get to the next classes that we're going to be, whatever the case is. We've just got so much going on. We're constantly running, and we need our energy. So we definitely want it to be all about wellness. And the reason we picked 8 weeks is because summer's coming. We had these goals in January to do body transformation, and we didn't keep to our word.
We did a little bit.
We did, yeah. So we want to make sure that we stay on this and, be consistent. And that's why we decided, what? We're going to make this happen before summer. Mm-hmm. We're going to make this happen before summer, and we're going to get the bodies that we want.
And you know what? If you guys want to join us in this 8-week transformation, share your photos. If you want to encourage us, because we need it, we can encourage you. Let's support each other. And these next 8 weeks, let's all get on this fitness kick and be healthy.
Yeah, this is the last last leg of the race. So summer is quickly upon us. Now, we're not trying to be drastic. There's not going to be any crazy dieting and detoxing and all this. We just want to create good habits. We're just going to create good habits, and get to the working out. It's really for us about movement. Me and Jen have been very active women prior to our relationship of coming together, and we want to get back to that. I was very active before, and Jen shares how much she did before. And these days, even though we're doing so much as entrepreneurs and running around, once we do that, it's like we're very tired, and our activity level is not where we want it to be. So it's time to really step up the game and get our activity level where we want it to be. Yeah. And not be sitting on the bench like I was doing. People watching. No, Jen, no, get up. No, get up.
So let's talk about just being entrepreneurs and why it's important for this, physical activity, why it should be a priority. I feel like you were saying, we have a lot of running around to do. It does require a lot of energy. For me, And my days are different every day. You know, I am a chef by day. I cater events. I cook in people's homes. So I have a lot of running around to do on the phone, calling farmers, and then I have to physically go places and pick up things, lift heavy things, bring things back to my kitchen. I'm lifting heavy things at the kitchen. I have a jam line. I make giant batches of jam, and I'm moving these giant heavy pots around. And then just even networking events we go to together, just that running around. It's a lot of things going on. And then just stress on top of that, worrying about money, the admin stuff that goes behind it, all the different things you have to do. It just is so draining. So the importance of physical activity and also spirituality are two really important things to keep yourself focused and energized in entrepreneurship, right?
Sure.
So, you know, I know, for example, Oprah also has mentioned many times that she has her struggle with weight and physical fitness. And she has chefs, she has trainers, she has everything. But you see her through the years. She goes up and down.
She does.
But one thing that she does to keep herself together is she meditates 20 minutes a day, twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually something that I want to include in my lifestyle change in this 8 weeks.
Okay.
I struggle with that. I feel like meditation and spirituality are huge parts to being... knowing who your inner self is and kind of being in control of your mind, your body, and your spirit. I feel like meditation and spirituality are really big parts in, you know, maintaining that. So I want to take a chapter from Oprah's book and, you know, put that meditation in regularly. What about you, spiritual-wise?
Well, spiritual-wise, I'm always reading my Bible. So at nighttime, I dedicate time to you know, following up on Bible reading. That's just something I do, and I tend to meditate on or reflect on some of the scriptures that I read. But for me, it's just not over indulging. So I know that portions are a huge setback for me.
Okay.
And it's something I need to control. So I'm taking a step to just prepare for mommy. So like Jen was saying, as an entrepreneur, for me, I have my boys, my family life that's like always got me pulled in different directions. Then on top of that, being a TV personality as well, trying to get into like auditions and constantly moving to see if I can get those opportunities out there. Dealing with the Domestic Mommy, my blog, and the products that go behind it, and trying to get everything branded and put in the right direction. It's so much. It's like constantly moving and going. So it's just finding that time for me to prepare for me. That's my issue. It's like when I'm come home after running to pick up my kids and then running to an audition or running to do something for the Domestic Mommy, and then, you know, husband time, I realize I've been snacking on garbage all day. And I don't want to do that. I want to be able to have, you know, go in my bag and pull out something, a healthier choice, as opposed to reaching out for that big donut that my kids have in the car and I want to eat because I don't want it to waste. Right. So it's all about preparation for me. So you'll see that. You'll see a lot of that prepping.
We did talk about, you know, when we're out and about, we are snacking and eating the wrong things a lot. So carrying a water bottle, carrying snacks. You know, I subscribe to Nature Box.
Yeah, so she told me about this Nature Box.
Every month I get these deliveries of healthy snacks. So keeping those in my purse to munch on. There's usually nuts and those kind of things, which are filling for snacks, and having a water bottle is something that I need to have. My other thing, too, is not so much portions, but it's actually eating. I work so much that I forget about eating, so I don't eat my lunch in the middle of the day, and sometimes I forget to eat dinner if I work, you know, late. So I know that I need, you know, one thing I need to add to my regimen is maybe putting timers on my phone.
I like that
to
idea.
remind me. Okay, lunchtime, like the alarm will go off at 12:30. It's time to eat. Stop what you're doing and eat. And it's really good for me to stop and step away because it clears my mind. Of course, eating gives you more energy. And it's just healthier for my metabolism and all of that stuff. So I'm going to start putting alarms on my phone.
So putting our first foot forward. But there's so many wonderful entrepreneurs out there that talk about the importance of you being healthy. You being healthy, you put out what you put in. So the first thing and foremost thing is your body. Your body is your tool to do these things, to get where you want to go, to do everything that you want for yourself. So if you're not taking care of your body, there's no way you can make that meeting, or there's no way you can make that order, or no way you can teach that class, or whatever the case may be that you want. So it's really, really just getting down to the nitty-gritty and taking care of yourself first. And it's hard. I know how hard it is sometimes because as women, we're always trying to take care of everybody else. That's just the truth. That's our nature. We're always trying to nurture and care for others, that we don't take the time to spend on ourselves. And that's something that we definitely have to change, both Jen and I, and
the
just
other
get
thing
better
is
with it.
the majority of us hate exercising.
Yeah.
I despise exercising.
Yeah.
So
do you, Jen?
I do. I do not like exercising.
Jen makes it look too good, child. Because some of your older videos on YouTube with you doing your body transformation, she looked like she makes it look good.
If when I get into it, okay. So let me just say, I don't like getting started.
Okay.
Right. So in the morning when I wake up, I have to work out in the morning. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen.
Okay.
So in the morning when I get up, and I have a gym in my basement, which I've mentioned before.
She got a full-fledged
But I
gym.
wake up and I will go in my basement and I will walk past my entire
Say you
gym.
don't. Say you don't.
do. I'll be like, hey, gym. Hey, treadmill. How you doing? And then I just keep it moving. I go straight to the laundry room. So to get started is really, really hard for me. But once I get started, I do go in. I will do that run. I will punch the boxing bag. I will do all that stuff. But it's also having a partner too, because when I have a partner, it kind of pushes me to be better.
And we talked about this before. Even in the last episode, guys, we talked a little bit about just exercising together or exercising on your own. Do you exercise with your spouse? Who do you exercise with?
Yeah.
And let me just tell you, Jen, all my girlfriends, and shout out to all my sisters who love me out there, my close friends, they are always asking me, you want to go work out with me? And I always try and find every little excuse. Like, no, girl. Well, I got this thing over there, and the Lord knows I'm sitting on my couch. Sipping my tea.
And then she also mentioned before she doesn't like working out with her husband.
Don't like working out with my husband. Like I said, all my friends, shout out to all of you guys, and shout out to Jen, because Jen always trying to get me in her gym downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm just so, for me it's a visual, okay? I have not realized how much, I'm still stuck on Porfiria 1997. My modeling days. She was tall, she was slim. That's the Porfiria. I was able to go to the gym, okay, Bally's on 86th Street. I would wear, the crop Nike top with the workout pant tights with my sneakers and my long braids, because girls, I was doing protective style back then. I gotta always mention that. And I had my long braids that everybody rocking, poetic justice braid, on that treadmill like this, looking all glistening and gorgeous. Now, it's a visual. It's a visual.
Well, we're working on it.
We're
right?
working on it. We're working on it.
But yeah, in general, I don't like working out. But if my husband wants to do it and I'm in that mood, I'll do it. If my friends want to do it and I'm in that mood, I'll do it. But if it's left up to me by myself, I'll be like,
we're gonna get in that. I'm gonna get in her gym.
So yeah, she's gonna have to get. We actually don't live that far apart.
We don't.
It's like what, a 10-minute walk.
I could run to her house and run back.
Yeah.
I could run to the house, get in the treadmill, and then and then she got the little rope thing like
Yeah.
this. So I know my arms, because arms is a big thing for me, guys. So this is going to be something all summer long that I have to work on, because arms for me, I'm very self-conscious when it comes to tank tops. I don't like to wear tank tops. I've heard that it's going to be a scorcher this summer.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
it was hot
so
last night.
hot this summer.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. So it's going to be all about tank tops, because when you're hot, you're hot.
And I have cute summer dresses that I really want to rock.
Yes, so I'm like, let me get these arms going. But guys, we have went all around.
Yeah, we did. Okay, let's go back. Let's track back. So I wrote down some things that we need to focus on. This is what we are going to be working on. We talked about this already. So we want to be our best, and in this 8-week transformation, these are the things that we have to come up with and stick to. Okay?
Yes, here we go.
So the first thing, a realistic exercise regimen.
Yes.
What are you planning?
I plan on exercising 5 days a week.
Okay.
I can't tell you how, but it will be an hour a day exercising 5 days a week. I'm dedicating an hour to myself. The reason I say hour is because I want to do some in the morning and some in the evening. So 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening.
Okay.
So I'm dedicating that to myself. I'm going to sign a written contract if you want it.
I actually think I want to do that. She said it. We're gonna
But
put it on
30 minutes a day, 30 minutes in the morning or in the evening, but 1 hour, 5 days a week to exercising. I cannot tell you what days of the week they will be, but it will be 5 days. We have 7 days in the week. It will be 5 of those days that I dedicate to exercising for myself.
Well, now they say that you should be more specific about your days and your times.
I am not. I will get back to you. Continue, Jen.
Okay.
Realistic.
Here's mine. Mine is this. I decided to download, and I've done this before, but I didn't finish it. But I have Couch to 5K on my phone,
okay,
which is an app that basically takes you on an 8-week from your couch to being able to run a 5K. So I'm going to do that, and I believe it's 3 days a week. To do that run, and then 2 days a week I want to do some weight training. So 5 days, and it will either be running or weight training. She lost my here. Use mine.
Okay.
So that's gonna be my regimen, and I do things in the morning. Usually first thing in the morning when I first wake up. So Monday through Friday, that's the plan. Couch to 5K and weight training. Okay. So the next thing is planned meals.
Yes.
So we talked about this already. We want to make sure that we have healthy snacks and water at all times in our bags, because we're on the run and on the go all the time. Any other?
Well, I saw on Instagram how some people plan their meals out. Mm-hmm. I tried planning meals out before and I flopped. But I'm going to try again. One of the biggest things is making my little baggies and putting it in the refrigerator and prepping stuff so I can just grab and go. So it's really time management for me too when it comes to that. Just taking the time to make these things. So just prepping little snacks and things. You bought a case. Jen bought.
Like a little snack.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to stop at the store today and pick up a little case to pack my my little snacks.
Okay. All right. And then the next thing is resting. So you and I both, she's got her family and kids, married, I'm married, and got all my stuff going on. But resting is something that we tend to not do as entrepreneurs, right?
Yeah, resting isn't, but I have, and I've noticed the change in my energy level, and I told you about this. My kids are in bed by 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So I've made it a thing for my husband and I. We are in bed by 9. That's it. I don't care. 9 o'clock, cut off, go to bed. So whatever I haven't done or whatever I need to do, either I get up early in the morning to do it, or it just doesn't get done. And a lot of time those things have to get done, so I have to wake up a little bit earlier to do it. So 9 o'clock is my bedtime these days because I need the rest. I need all them hours to sleep.
Yeah. 10:30. I'm usually showered and in my PJs by 10:30 and use that time to start to unwind.
Okay.
So for me, 10:30. I'll definitely get that. And then I usually wake up about 6:30 in the morning to get my day started.
Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Google+, and stay tuned for more. And make sure that you join us on this
fitness journey.
Fitness journey.
All right,
Thanks
guys.
for watching, guys.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.